for the few seconds that it takes for a secondary wave to connect. Another acceptable strategy is to use a bottle or a salve to heal yourself while the tower shots are hitting you. And although the creep fortification duration was recently reduced, you could still fort the creeps to protect the siege wave if you don't feel comfortable enough to tank the tower with your hero. The counterplay to this trick is just as simple, yet quite effective. Remember, siege creeps are strong, but they're very stupid. Once they're latched onto a tower, they will hit it until they die. So, to protect a tower from a siege creep, all you need to do is grab all of the other creeps and drag them out of the tower attack range. This will force the tower, which does increased damage to siege creeps, to attack and kill the siege creep first, without having to slowly work its way through all of the other creeps.
my heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your wave right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do right now. What I do right now for you, for you. Carolina skies in the night, floating by your side. I fell up when you fell down, but we stayed in flight. I'm laughing to myself, cause I know that I can't deny. I can't find what you can't hide right inside my mind. What I do right now. What I do right now for you, for you. If you Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? see the world. Aren't we all insistent to be small? Subdivide. I'll show you how it's done. There's no sight we go inside. The many is the one. You build your walls with faith in God. They never come around. Then wonder why we all defy the burden to be born. We're coming home with a mission to bring an end to a terrible land. We are here to your mission. We are many of one. We're coming home with a mission to tear you down from your undeserved. We can take your conviction. We are many of one. You may call it a virus, but we call it the antidote. It's an answer to silence. The future is here to revolt. Go!
I've been working part-time jobs, chasing all my dreams now lately. No matter if I try too hard, nothing's ever enough, baby. No, I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side, I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes, I always feel different. Tell me everything's alright. Life is just a bunch of faces, and if it's not, we'll still be fine. I know we're going places. I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side, I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes, I our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down in laughter, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Book a plane, fly away. We will never be the same. And as long as you are mine, come on and run away. We wanna run away. We don't need any reasons, baby. Leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. We're no kids no more. I need to feel alive in this dreadful town. I'm running out of time, and as long as you're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after.
love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Dota's the kind of game where you kind of know you're going to win before it's even over.
Aggressive on the run, Universe right behind him. They keep running out, but GG, well played.
I was having a down day, and I decided to revisit some good memories. My name is Peter PPD Dager, and these are my moments of brilliance.
Multiple witnesses have reported mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is
You leave it to me. I'll get your taxes in an okay place.
What?
Well, just as soon as my audit is over, this gets my undivided attention.
Take a lot of trips to the islands, Phil.
Pretty great, right? Oh, Phil's legally dead. Fell off a boat. Going by Dennis now. Solari. Long story. Then we got, oh, no, you're not gonna wanna see this.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices, starting at $35 a line for 4 lines, new from AT&T.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
ESL 1 Los Angeles is brought to you in part by Intel, Mercedes-Benz, AT&T, Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, and GG Bet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our next series of the day. We've got a big one here. It's going to be Ehome versus Invictus Gaming in the ESL 1 Los Angeles 2020 online, powered by Intel. Group stage here in China. I am Seek and Strike here on the call, and joining me today is the one, the only, Otomo20. How are you today?
I'm doing well today. I've watched both these teams play, and it's going to be exciting to see which one comes out on top. They both had a pretty rough day of 2-1s, you know, almost there. So I think they're both pretty desperate for this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think both teams as well, we were just talking, did get beaten 2-1 by LGD. So right now, LGD is looking like the team to beat, isn't that right?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm also interested to see the draft. IG was probably watching Ehome because they banned the Mars, which they used him both as a 3 and a 4. So it's become more of a flex pick for them.
Definitely.
And Death Prophet, this is a hero I've actually put in one of my notes as a hero we'll be seeing very often. Seems like AA is the counter to it, but AA, you don't always succeed with it because you're not always going to land the blast. It's not always going to work out. You might consider, and he's one of the few heroes that does have the heal reduction. You have Venomancer as well, but he's just not the same.
That's exactly right. Yeah, especially because DP is so good against like tanky heroes. Same thing that Phoenix is actually with the percentage-based damage. So probably unlikely to see a lone druid really on either side here. But the DP especially is strong against, well, or decent against heroes like DK. There was that meta in which we always saw it. That's interesting though. We still don't have the emo hero for IG, which I think is going to be pretty crucial this game. It could be a support DP though. I think I've seen a little bit of support DP.
I mean, you take it out so early. It's always like that trick where you're like, oh, here's a hero that's flexible, but is usually played in the mid. So are we gonna go with it? But I imagine it's gonna be probably the mid DP. IG going for Phoenix, who has percentage damage, and they sometimes go with the LC Skywrath combo. So that might be something to look forward to. And Phoenix, you know, Spirit Vessel is a common item.
Oh yeah.
pretty decent against the Death Prophet, but she goes Yule, so it's one of those things where who gets it first. And the last, sorry.
No, I was going to say, I mean, to the point of the Yules, at least then you force her to use the Yules early.
True.
Because it's one of those things where it's like, all right, that's always going to be step one in killing a DP after early game. It's like, step one, does she have Vessel applied? If not, it's going to be really, really difficult. But if she does have the Vessel, then you can proceed to step two, right?
And yeah, exactly. And the Snapfire comes out, so kind of weird to see the Snapfire when against these two heroes. But of course, she counters the egg, and there's the AA.
There's the AA. Yeah, the Snapfire. Of course, you played a lot of Snap. You still think she's quite strong?
I mean, after a bunch of nerfs that she has, she just doesn't feel quite as dominating. But she's amazing to have against the Phoenix. She's just perfect. Being able to take out the egg level 1 with just 1 level in the Little Shredder is incredible. And even level 2 egg and 3 aren't that great against the Snapfire. So it's just always good to have. Looking at IG, they do seem to like a bit of the stuns, though. What do they really have right now besides Duel?
Yeah, pretty much just Duel. They got a pretty deadly combo already, though. Duel into Ice Blast is a pretty easy combo to land. I've missed it, to be fair. But then again, I'm not playing in these Tier 1 tournaments, right? So I think we could see that, expect to see that a little bit. It helps lock down the DP, who does get that movement speed bonus from the Exorcism, and is quite fast in general. So it's a nice thing to have for the DP, and can be nicer. But to your credit, I'm still surprised because right now the only legitimate stun they have is off of Supernova, and that's not guaranteed.
I mean, AA is his what's it called? That cold feet also. But it's another one of those things that takes like, hey, stand here for 4 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like, when's that gonna happen? Well, unless you have a duel. I'm also surprised to see how much they banned the offlaners. Mars, Centaur, Timber from the start all banned out, which makes you wonder. Ehome, they went with the offlane Wraith King in their previous game when they went with the Death Prophet. I don't know if they're gonna do something like that, but oh, here he goes, the Tusk. I like it. I like this a lot. This is a really cool pick. Stops the duels, and you can put someone in your snowball for 4 seconds, meaning that the AA blast won't be hurting them that time. Yeah, it's just a really solid pick. And by the way, Snapfire and Tusk, if you have the tag team, and Little Shredder is insane amounts of damage because it procs off each of them.
Yeah, I have seen that. It's like Witch Doctor and Tusk as well.
Another combo with the AA.
Yeah, it's not too well. And the Phoenix, of course, that's a classic. There's a little bit more of lockdown. All right, so you got the lockdown from Chronosphere now, but it's a lot of still unreliable, long sort of. Well, Chrono's quite reliable, not like that, but the AA Cold Feet, quite unreliable. Supernova depends on a lot of other things. Same thing with the Duel. Alone, none of these stuns are really too strong. It's when you string them together they get quite good.
And it does feel like IG's lineup is a bit harder to sort of execute. You have to get the Chronosphere on a bunch of people, including the Snapfire, so that Phoenix can egg. Maybe you have to get the AA Blast to land on someone who's being dueled. Whereas Ehome, you can all these heroes can be played alone. They don't really need someone to help them out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially early on, Aurora can really ruin Faceless Void. A Tusk just to follow up, or even a Cookie, and that could be a very easy kill.
And IG now, I'm pretty sure they know that Death Prophet is going to be mid because you have Tusk and Snap. So I found the Oracle ban a bit weird by IG because Snap is going more and more into the 5 role. So if you have the Snap, you're unlikely to go to the Oracle as well because they're both pretty locked into their position 5. But Ehome, they're going to have to ban someone who's pretty good against the Death Prophet right now. Let's see, I was going to say OD might be a decent pick, but not sure if that's something they want to go with. What does IG need right now? They have the last pick.
The OD for IG is a little weird though, isn't it? Because ideally you go Ags almost always, right? And then you want to be astraling people constantly. I guess maybe if your positioning's really good, you can astral the supports that are not in the chrono to keep your charges up, and then ulti once you have your charge. But it seems like if you don't, you don't want to be astraling people when they're chronoed, because then that's a waste of a chrono.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you definitely want to go for some sort of range hero that can hit outside the Chronosphere, because Legion can't. And you got AA and Phoenix, who once they throw their spells are kind of not really going to be doing much.
Maybe
Phoenix. Alina would be an interesting pick, yeah.
It's a
Ehome.
stun.
Oh, there goes the Wraith King.
Hmm.
So this is gonna be the... Yeah, it's gonna be carry Wraith King. Alright, cool. Ehome, they did this. They did an offlane Wraith King in the previous game. Here comes the carry Wraith King.
Do you reckon it's going to be the Aghanim Scepter into the Divine Rapier build?
Wait, that's a thing?
That's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing.
Oh god. I don't think so. I think that's just so super risky, but
I could see it. I could see a really mean death ball coming here from Ehome, like completely unironically. I don't think IG have the resources to shut that down.
I can't believe we thought of OD, but we didn't think of Invoker
Yeah,
with the Cataclysm combo.
Yeah, that's true. All right, maybe now they can slow it down a little bit. I don't know. I'm just concerned, because the tower push out from Ehome's already pretty insane with the Beast, Wraith King, and the DP within the cores alone. Even if they fort Snapfire with the what's it called? I keep forgetting the name.
Mortimer's Kiss?
No. With the
Scatterblast?
No. The thing that you can use to shoot the towers to slow their attack speed.
Little
Shredder. Thank you. Yeah. Little Shredder. Even that can basically get rid of a Fortify because you can only have one attack come out of the towers. So I don't know. The push out from Ehome is really, really crazy. IG, they're going to need a little bit longer. I don't know if Ehome's going to give IG the time they need for this draft to get activated, to be honest.
I completely agree. I'm looking at the draft and I'm thinking Ehome feels a lot stronger. Like IG, Invoker takes a little bit of time to get online, so you're kind of relying on the Legion Commander to make space with the two supports. Faceless Void in between Chronos, he's nothing. He just doesn't contribute anything. Ehome, you have a similar thing with the Wraith King, who does take a while to go on, but Beastmaster, Snap, Death Prophet, Tusk, these guys do a lot early game. So I'm with Ehome on this one. I feel like Ehome comes in with a stronger draft.
I agree. I think IG, they have the tools to make this work, though. They still have some lower cooldown ultis compared to Ehome, where early on, once the DP pops the Exorcism, that's it. IG cannot fight that, right? They just have to escape by all means, leave a support as a sacrifice. Oh, whoops. They do have much shorter cooldowns on their ulti, so they might be able to make something work there.
Well, I'm excited to see this because it's like one of those really cool fast game drafts versus slower paced. Ehome, I don't know. Oh, there you go. Sunstrike coming out.
Sunstrike, yep. Scouting all the couriers. Look at these. Pure efficiency out of the Ehome fountain.
Cute. So, what are we gonna? Looks like they're gonna try to get a first blood on the bottom lane here. They do have the really good Snapfire and Tusk. That's really all you need to do is just get a kill right there. I'm excited to see if
Brown Boots Tusk. I love it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if he takes Little Shredder level 1 with the tag team, or if he's gonna go for something else.
That's true. Because tag team also applies a slow, doesn't it?
Yeah, for every hit.
So that might be better than the stun level one.
I mean, that means that turns every Little Shredder hit into, I think, 60 damage. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Okay, it's Beyond. He's gonna get kited away here. There we go. Now the team's coming in. It's a good tree to cut because then you can scout anyone doing this little shenanigan. Now he's gonna back up. Wraith King as well. Sylar gonna be a little bit more patient here. He knows there's probably another 3 heroes coming to kill him on his side of the river.
Interesting ward being placed here. That's well, looks like there's gonna be a 2-for-2 trade for bounties.
Probably to scout stacks, I'd imagine.
Oh, bottom lane, Fly trying to get it, but unfortunately couldn't get it for his team. Starting out with the Orb of Venom, I don't know if he's going to be getting much chances to actually trade hits with it,
Yeah.
It's cute, but I don't know. So it's going to be the Snapfire and the Wraith King top against the Phoenix as well as the LC.
Oh, no headdress up in this top lane. Instead, it's a Ring of Bacillus.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna try to take maybe a point Vampiric Aura. I'm not quite sure if that's something they do, but that could give you a bit of regen. But no headdress is interesting.
Yeah, definitely is. There we go with the cookie. They split the stuns there, just trying to secure as much CS as they can with this early wave, getting some good damage. Kaka already quite low, but with the Fire Spirits level 1, he's going to be able to be quite annoying.
I look forward to Phoenix Fire Spirits and Snapfire's Little Shredder, and just two people can't hit each other.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
right. Just
there
two
we go,
people in the duel. They're just looking at each other menacingly.
Starting out with the cookie though, so that can they actually get a kill on the Phoenix? They do have 2 stuns. That might be something they think about actually.
Wow, Emo solo. He did the mental math though, so he's just gonna be able to salve right back up, no problem.
Forcing out a salve this early. He does have the Sunstrike, so if any attempt happens in any of the other lanes, he can just throw a Sunstrike, maybe help his team out a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think that he knows that they have to sort of get a couple of kills, not fall too far behind early game, because it's dangerous if you're on the IG side.
Just taking a look at what the build is thus far. Nothing really revealed. Invokers, I mean, I've seen a lot, at least in pubs, go back to
Top
the
lane,
Midas.
Snapfire.
Yeah, she's actually dead, I think. A Sunstrike should be coming through if needed, but I think Y will be going down. Kaka gets first blood.
Yeah, he's on level 3, so we're not quite sure. But yeah, you're right. It's the Snapfire. Oh, nothing to say. Well, nothing to say there. He's fine.
Shinkyu getting quite low. Do we have a headdress in this lane? We don't, actually.
There's a headdress on the AA at least, so he's keeping his friend alive.
Yeah, headdresses win games.
I'm kind of surprised Ehome is not going for more to try to secure kills in any lane. They're kind of happy to trade farm, which I think IG would be really happy with.
Yeah, I think Ehome's fine with it too, though, because they know they're going to be able to start pushing once you get level 6 on. You know, once you get a few more levels on the boards. Oh, where's the courier?
Bottom lane. Fly's courier almost went down, but Tuss didn't commit for it.
Yeah, that would probably result in a kill. I don't know. I feel like they're going to be okay, just holding on to, you know, just kind of trading equal farm. Invoker's not really going to be a force to be reckoned with too early on. It's Quas Exhort Invoker. It's not really the Quas Wex, you know, Urn running around ganking your lanes that we used to see.
I just realized, man, duel is really scary this game. Like, every duel will be followed by an Ice Blast, and the Sunstrike top lane, though, is Y okay?
I think he should be fine. There's a lot of... Actually, maybe not. They've got one more Fire Spirit, right?
Yeah, but it's only level 1. It's like, what? How much damage is it? 20 damage?
That might be enough. Yeah, that is enough.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, no, he's going to go use that salve to make sure. Already Spirit Siphon, forcing Emo out of the lane.
Yeah, he gets 1 proc of it, which is like a waste, but... Oh, Aldi.
Oh, 2 kills. 1 for 1 as they'll trade the supports. So it's a position 5 for a position 4. Shinkyu getting the kill credit there, though. Money will go to him.
Kaka's having the time of his life. That's 2 couriers, by the way, that he got in the top lane.
He didn't even use the Icarus die for that, surprisingly. There's a TP mid. It looks like that's going to be Shinkyu TPing. Maybe trying to help out his mid lane, nothing to say. Oh, a regen rune is beautiful, though, for this DP.
And so far, that's sort of their bright spot, is the mid lane. Nothing to say is ahead in terms of some CS. Not that big of an advantage, but it's something. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll take that advantage, especially over an Invoker who can, like, you know, it's not a Quas Wex Invoker, sure, but a Quas Exhort Invoker can start ganking early on if he gets levels on the top lane. They're, again, going for the Icarus dive here onto Slylar. It should be a kill. They need 1 more, and they will get it, even with the counterattack there proccing, or the Moment of Courage proc.
Yeah, it's a little surprising how the laning stage going. I mean, even Faceless Void is, what, double the CS of the Beastmaster? That's not something you see very often.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're like thinking, well, do we keep the Tuskar? Oh,
no, this is going to be a kill. He's too slow. Yeah, even with the bashes, so there's going to be a snowball save at the very least. Courier coming in. He's distracting Fly for just a second. Faith Beyond still will fall, however. And Jinkyu will pick up that bounty at the very least. But again, that's a 2nd kill in this bot lane in favor of IG.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I did not think the lanes would go this way at all.
There's a gank onto Y. Using the Fire Spirit damage. Ooh, the Sunstrike will get dodged, however, by Y. Oh, they did land that last Fire Spirit here, actually. That might be a kill. Indeed, it will. It will finally take down Emo, though, getting Dovin now. By nothing to say, Crypt Swarm. That Fairy Fire was a little bit, I mean, it was a good effort for sure, but Emo still will get his life siphoned by nothing to say.
Nothing to say. He's going to have to do a lot this game because his team right now, Snapfire's died, what, Oh, actually, only twice. I thought there's that. I forgot that one time he survived.
They might get a revenge kill down bottom. They actually snowballed in, but Ollie will TP back. Now the Snapfire, the cookie is off the mark. It was actually a self cookie, I believe.
Maybe holding that ult when you didn't need to. Like, sorry guys.
This is brutal. Level 2 on the Snapfire.
Mid lane, nothing to say, is fine. They tried to dive on him, but they missed the Sunstrike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him and the net worth. Like, if you look at it, the top 3 are like bunched up together, but only one of them is on the dire side with nothing to say. Invis, Kaka.
It's going to be a pretty tough kill if they want to try mid. Both supports are rotating over. I think they know that they have the ulti. They want to apply some pressure. It's a sneaky little ward here. I wouldn't be surprised if they commit the exorcism here because they can get a tower out of it. TP's come through. There's going to be the cookie. Should be a very easy kill. Fly does have the Chronosphere. He does not have the mana, however. As Kaka tossing out the Fire Spirits, they will be able to get Jin Q at the very least. So it's a 1-for-1, but they did lose their mid laner.
And he forced also the Void to move around, which gives the Beastmaster some breathing room because he is barely ahead of the Phoenix right now, and he needs to be further ahead. So overall, it's solid trade for the dire side.
Yeah, and it gives some more space for Faith Beyond, like you said. Top lane.
Tusk is coming.
Yeah, they might be trying for something here onto JT. Does have level 6 available. Cookie will connect. Wraith Fire Blast at the ready. There's the tag team into the Snowball Stun. They will get off at least the press the attack, but it won't be enough to save her life. JT will fall.
I'm a little surprised Snapfire still hasn't taken 1 point. A little shredder, like just now when there was a tag team. You know, you could have maybe used it, but he's sticking to the Sky Blast, so he knows better than us, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, mid lane has gone very well for Ehome, and that's the lane that they can like look at as a bright spot.
I mean, definitely. I think, again, it's a little scary because it is kind of cooldown ulti dependent, much like the Faceless Void here on the DP, but you can make a lot of work happen with that ulti. As there they go again. Yeah, Kaka Tornado into the Meteor Blast. They're still holding on to the Spirit Cypher. There's going to be the duel as well. Snowball, though, it's going to be a full duration. I guarantee you as why. With the Scatter Blast into the Cookie, stun is going to be on to 2. Spirit Siphon, nothing to say, quite healthy. Kaka has already committed the Icarus dive. Now they're going to be looking for Emo. The Sentry is there, but can they actually get him before he leaves the range? The answer is no, but they nearly have the damage. It won't matter because they're going to find him with the Scatter Blast. Ooh.
Well, I mean, IG trying for that was hopeful. You know, I mean, they had the people there, but the moment that Tusk showed up, it was just going to be impossible. And mid lane.
Yep, they have an Icarus dive, so they're just going to be able to kite him out a little bit underneath the tier 1. Jin Q doesn't mind too much, though. Nice shards. This could be a kill, actually. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there, unfortunately. They did have the little shredder available there, but Phoenix is a strength hero, so he's a bit tankier than you might anticipate. And lots of heroes mid. All the supports chilling mid lane for now.
Yeah, and even though Phoenix is kind of low armor, when you stand next to the tower, you get +3, 5 armor. Pretty decent amount.
Yeah, he's not that low armor anymore. He used to be -1. Now I think he's at a whole 1 armor.
Literally doing no damage to him.
Yeah, Ice Frog, I'm trying. Everyone go on a Phoenix. I'm trying, but he's taking no damage. It's going to be a 2-hero gank bottom. I like this timing here. They're going to try and maybe contest this outpost, take away some experience from IG.
Meanwhile, top lane, though, I think Kaka might consider doing the same thing to the enemy outpost. Royal Jelly, best tier 1 item you can get.
Shovel.
Or, well, Shovel got nerfed. Now it only gives you 1 TP scroll. When it gave you 2,
you're right.
That was pretty good.
They're going to try for it, but yeah, Slilar is here. They've actually got the skeletons here. There is an Icarus dive available, so it shouldn't be a kill, and that's level 3 Fire Spirits as that tier 1 top lane will fall. JT going to get the kill credit for that, but they are pushing opposite here.
Slilar better hit 8 very soon.
This should be a kill. Kaka's going to dive away. They do have a ward on him, taking a bit of damage. They will be able to purge off the stun, however, trying to take back the outpost, and they will be able to, it looks like, because only Ehome getting experience for that.
So Ehome starting to recover a little bit. They're still 2k behind at the 10-minute mark. But like you said, it's one of those things where if they stick together and start taking towers, they should be relatively okay with it.
And I like this. Faith Beyond, I mean, he recognized, I mean, he's already got the Necrobook 1. That's a tier 1 tower down. He didn't even need the catapult. Is the catapult here? No, now the catapult's here. The DP, does she have her ultimate? I'd like to see them make a play for the tier 2. There is still no Supernova available. I don't think they gave him the book. The book is actually, I think, going to AA, it looks like. They won't know that, of course. But I would like to see them force a fight here. I think they're pretty strong with Exorcism. Even as long as you get Exorcism off before the Chronosphere, I think you're totally good to go. Now you got Necro 2. You don't want to have it for 50 seconds, sure, but... okay, so maybe you chill. I see catapults and I want to go. You can't stop me.
Yeah, you're right about the AA. He got the tome, which means because they think that it's probably the best way to stop the Death Prophet. She is like the highest level hero. You're really worried about what she can do, and she's actually got a cloak and the magic resistance talent and the bracer. So she's got a ton of magic, literally 50%. So that means that she knows that I don't want to shatter. I don't want to take too much damage from magic. So good pick. Nice radiant scan, by the way. Scanning the dire smoke.
I don't know if it's going to be enough though. Here, Jin Q going to be walking. Oh no, he's going to back off. There's plenty of heroes. They're showing mid lane instead. They want to go mid. But look at
smoke on smoke.
Yep, smoke on smoke. Up to the high ground. The snowball will stun onto 2 here. The ice shards will isolate him from his team. They're going to try and get the kill here onto Kaka before the egg can come off. Not sure if they're going to quite be able to. Kaka jumping up and around the high ground. Level 6 now as the Chronosphere will come out. The kiss is not in time. The Sunstrike onto the DP. Ice Blast to follow up will be enough. Now Slylar, that's going to be his first life down. Supernova will go off. Meatball to follow up. And course number 2 here will be a roar, but the duel to follow up for a dessert. Chef's kiss right there. 10 duel damage for JT. 4 kills for IG overall. And Kaka will get 3 of those.
I mean, the snowball into a bad position, which caused him to die. Phoenix got the 6 just then, and that means he was able to dodge the Mortimer kiss that would have killed him. What a very unfortunate turn of events for Ehome. That was just a little bit, just a little bit too early with that snowball.
Yeah, definitely. I think he was he snowballed before the smoke broke there on the Faceless Void. And again, they didn't get off the Exorcism. I think even if they had all the ultis and the Sunstrike, everything was perfect and on the mark for IG. So I think it was probably for the best he didn't get off the Exorcism. But again, just a pretty brutal fight for Ehome there. But I think now you go. Now they're going to farm. I think this is the time you push, though.
Oh, there's no Chronosphere, there's no egg, so I think Ehome, and they do have the Exorcism, because like you said, they didn't use it, which means, is it the right time to push? We'll see what Ehome is thinking about here. They do have 3 of their heroes bottom, but still a lot of towers, pretty healthy. The mid tower for IG is healthy, top tower as well. Ehome, they have the Death Prophet and they have the Beastmaster, but it does feel like they're playing, pretty chill so far.
I mean, that is going to be the Tusk, right? Aha.
I get it. I got it.
Trying to contest the CS here casually as Y will now come through. Unfortunately, Fly still going to get it. And there's the friendly little tip. You tried, Jin Q. You tried. I like these items out of IG, though. I think they recognize that Ehome could have definitely kind of just pushed them to death early on. So we see a little bit of the earlier items here. I think Mask of Madness is becoming back into favor here on the Faceless Void. But there's an armlet now on JT. I think you pointed that out earlier with the power treads as well, not the phase boots, so extra tanky. I like these item builds a lot from IG.
Oh, there you go. They're going to go for that mid tower at least for Ehome now. And
wow, they
so
popped Exorcism.
Look at how much magic resistance they want to have. They're going to go pipe on the Beastmaster before he even finishes the Necro 3. And look at, and nothing to say, also has a ton of, he also has a hood, magic resistance talent. Top lane though, Kaka.
Yep, there's the snowball trying to find him. Actually going to commit the egg. He did land the Fire Spirit burn. No, Snapfire's 1, 2, 3. Nope, not in time, unfortunately.
Got 2 hits off. Yeah. Actually, Cookie just to get there faster, but wasn't enough.
It was a good effort. It was a good effort. I commend it.
I mean, you forced out the egg and you lost nothing.
Yep.
So for them, it's...
they lost a tier 2. And maybe even a tier 1 as they will TP. Nothing to say. Actually, will go down here. That was a Chronosphere Ice Blast and the Sunstrike on top. Unfortunately, I did miss out on that one. That's, yeah, I don't think that was the push Ehome was looking for. They committed the Exorcism. I mean, yeah, they got a tier 1 tower, but is that really what you want to be getting here? As now they will commit the duel, and that's going to be another 10 damage there for the LC. Alacrity even on top of her. Why not? Is that an urn? Who's got the urn?
I think Phoenix, Phoenix has an urn.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. Into Yule's Scepter, that's a very common item build we've been seeing.
No urn on the dire side. Well, you don't really need it in this game, but it's pretty decent against the Faceless Void. But you're up against the LC, she can purge it off. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit worried for the Ehome side right now.
I agree. Yeah.
It's what can they really do? Because their lineup is built to push.
Yep.
And they can't. They're not pushing it enough, you know.
They've nearly got enough money here for the Relic, at least, on Sylar. We haven't really seen too much action out of him, mostly because he's been farming, mostly because he only got wands, boots, and the Glove of Haste, casual Glove of Haste, as you do.
There's also, oh, wait, I was going to say, they have mana burn from the Invoker EMP, though, so, and he's only got 2 points in it, so it's probably not enough to just burn the Wraith King off, but once he gets a few more and you land him in the Chronosphere, you can just kill him without a second life.
We also got a Necro book here on Emo. I do like that decision here. Just a casual Necro 1, and then into Ags he goes. I think they recognize that they need the burst damage for the DP. They can kill her now, but once she gets more and more levels, that might become a little bit more difficult. Scan will come through. Ehome know about the Roche, but I think they're more interested in taking a tier 2 here.
Another thing, of course, the Necro also gives you a mana burn creep, so that's more fun for you.
More fun indeed. I think China's buying a lot of, or rather Chinese professional Dota in general is buying a lot more Necros, I feel. Necronomicons.
It was, I mean, it got buffed pretty massively, but then, oh, Snapfire.
Gonna go for a kill. This should be the Shadow Blade reveal onto Y. Cookie to try and get out of range. Sunstrike just off the mark, however. And now they're gonna turn here. There's the Roar. It's gonna be purged off immediately, though, as LC in the vicinity. Snowball, they're committing for this. I don't know if they should be, though. They do have no Chrono, but they do have the Egg available. And there's the Yule Scepter. Will buy them enough time to back off.
Yeah, as long as LC is alive, it's going to be really hard to get a good roar on anyone. Because, you know, like you see, you can just remove it off anyone. Does that mean you want to kill the LC first, but you have the Chronosphere to deal with? It's a tough situation to play from.
Now they're pinging mid. Shadow Blade to try and initiate. They do have a Sentry Ward down here, though, but the Chronosphere just off cooldown into the Ice Blast is on the money. It actually looks like it might have just missed, but it didn't matter. They got the debuff, and that's going to be a kill.
I'm in awe of how well IGS played this. Like, you would think that Ehome would be able to group up as fine, but they can't find the opportunity to do so. IG is always getting a pick off. They won the laning stage pretty decently, except for mid. And now Ehome's playing on the back foot.
That's 2 pickoffs on the DP alone. And, you know, to Ehome's credit, they don't really have a good save. I'd be very impressed if they could get a snowball save into Chronosphere. You know, the placement would have to be pretty precise. Casual clumsy net here as Fly was going to go Time Walk up to the high ground there. But I guess that might be the Achilles.
Hearts, I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. You're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after.
love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Dota is the kind of game where you kind of know you're going to win before it's even over.
Aggressive on the run, Universe right behind him. They keep running out for GG. Well played.
I was having a down day, and I decided to revisit some good memories. My name is Peter PPD Dagger, and these are my moments of brilliance.
Multiple witnesses have reported mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is
You leave it to me. I'll get your taxes in an okay place.
What?
Well, just as soon as my audit is over, this gets my undivided attention.
Take a lot of trips to the islands, Phil.
Pretty great, right? Oh, Phil's legally dead. Fell off a boat. Going by Dennis now. Solari. Long story. Then we got, oh, no, you're not gonna wanna see this.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices, starting at $35 a line for 4 lines, new from AT&T.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
ESL 1 Los Angeles is brought to you in part by Intel, Mercedes-Benz, AT&T, Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, and GG Bet.
Welcome back, everyone, to game number 2. Sorry about that. We had our server go down that we were streaming to, unfortunately, so you did miss the end of game number 1, but Ehome were able to clutch it out there with the DP that Aeon is coming in handy, and they were able to survive and get those silences off. In fact, they got those silences off so well that they silenced the entire stream, so well played to nothing to say. But it's me, Seek and Strike, and Otomo here, casting the ESL 1 LA Online China group stage.
Yep, and we are looking at the draft for Game 2, and Death Prophet, popular in Game 1, popular in Game 2 as well. But this time, the Oracle goes through, was banned in Game 1, but IG let it slip, and Ehome's going to take it up. I guess that they didn't feel like the Snapfire was that strong, and Oracle can help keep DP alive throughout the entire ultimate duration.
Yeah, like you said, last time you were in the draft, you were surprised. I was surprised as well that IG actually they moved to ban the Oracle in the 4th, they banned it here actually. And then in the game you were like, oh, maybe that's why they banned it, because we were seeing that the Faceless Void Chrono was doing quite a number, and without a save for the DP, she died, I think, twice in solo Chronos, because there was just really nothing they can do. I mean, Snowball, sure, but even then, that's quite difficult.
Interesting that that IG is going for Ogre, Magi, and Shadow Demon, when Ehome's, I think we were talking about as well, we were saying that it's pretty likely that they're going to go for another fast pushing draft, and I don't think either of these heroes is well known for stopping drafts cold. For stopping a push cold. So I'm excited to see what this Ogre Magi is. He going to be a 4 Ogre or a 3 Ogre? Bit of a flex pick right now, but as a 3, he's not amazing. So I'm just wondering what IG's thinking right now. Ehome, they banned the exact same heroes as they did last game. Even the Ember was banned this stage, and they're like, yeah, we're just going to ban Ember again. With his Sleight of Fist, he can go and just get a huge amount of damage on the creep waves and slow down pushes a lot. IG used a lot of their reserve time, down to about 10 seconds now. Was it gonna be? Are they gonna show us their offlaner? Because if you do, then we know the Ogre Magi is gonna be a 4. Or are they gonna show us a support? So it's gonna be mid carry. Here we go. And it's actually a puck. So that's their mid being shown. I'm thinking IG might be going with maybe a Monkey King or possibly a Ricky next.
What makes you think that?
That's what we see all the time with puck picks, honestly. We always see the puck pick and then followed by a Monkey King because you can throw the Dream Coil with the Wukong's command. It's like the double circles.
Yeah, start the Venn diagram of death.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing with the Ricky. It's like, it sounds dumb. Pros like circles, but that's basically like what happens.
No, you're absolutely right. You know, the classic with the Naga circle into the disruptor circles. You know,
I like circles.
Yeah.
You know? And if they take Monkey King, he's pretty damn good with the Ogre early game because you give him the extra attack speed to land those hits. So Jingus come up way more often. But again, you have the Shadow Demon, who's like kind of your 5. I don't know. Monkey King or Ricky are kind of my bets for IG for one of the last 2 picks at least. Ehome, they know that there's a puck coming. So I mean, they know there's a puck there and they go for the Pango. Will we see a Bloodseeker? I mean, Bloodseeker also has a circle.
he does. He does indeed have a circle.
It's a good circle, you know. So there's Bloodseeker, Monkey King, Ricky. Those are kind of my bets for what IG might go for.
You might try the Void again. Do you think? What do you think about that?
That's solid pick, I guess. But I mean, now it's a harder Void game this game than it was last game.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be. Ooh, I did not think they'd go
Okay.
for more.
So he doesn't have any circles.
No, he does not. Why would they pick a guy without circles?
Caster, you're wrong. Caster.
You know, just leave the cast immediately. Like, you got a mistake. How could you stay? have you no shame?
Okay, I do like the Shaman pick in response, though, especially because he's going to be pretty decent at trading Harass early on. Shadow Shaman's got insane damage level 1, especially because a lot of people take the Ether Shock. You don't want to be, you know, letting Shadow Demon stack up too many of the poisons, of course, but you can at least, you know, if he comes up to trade, you're going to win that engagement 10 out of 10 times.
Honestly, you have the Oracle, so all you have to do is put the Oracle against the Shadow Demon, and you can just purge it off every time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you're not really worried that much about the Shadow Demon this time. Because, like, oh, Shadow Demon's here, put him there. Shadow Demon's there, it just doesn't matter. And I keep wondering if the Pango is a mid-Pango. They actually banned the Abaddon because they want to go up against that. And for IG, we also don't know if Ogre might... I mean, I'm almost 100% sure it's going to be the off-laner, you know, but they might surprise us and be like, oh, it's a bait.
100% sure, he says. I like the confidence. In fact, I love the confidence.
I mean, I said almost 100. It's like 98. 98.
Okay.
Ehome, though, I think we can expect their mid or their offlaner. IG seems to think that we're getting an offlaner. Aubrey Knight's still in the pool. He's a solid hero if you want to go for these pushes. And Elsie's in the pool as well. We've seen RNG use Omnet today against Ehome, and he did pretty well. So yeah, I'm feeling like Ehome could go for the Omni. Oh wait, sorry. Of course they have Death Bar. What am I talking about? It's gonna be their carry. I'm crazy here.
I like this. Yeah. Well, again, this I think is push meta back. Is that what this is? I always feel like the Chinese teams they always know the meta. Like they do the math behind it or something because they know what's the most efficient and wins them the most games statistically. This is just like insane push from Ehome already.
I mean, this is what TI4. Remember, like, never forget the grand finals. That was an hour and a half. Like 4 games.
You know, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I would be a liar to say if I did, because I wasn't even playing Dota back then. I started TI5, friend. So this is brand new to me.
So this is going to be alright. So Troll World comes out, which means that we have all that we need. Is it gonna be? Puck. Yeah, Puck. Okay, so it's Puck offlane. Puck offlane and mid morphling. And I know I'm embarrassed because I was talking about mid lane on Ehome and I was like, wait, what am I talking about? They have Death Prophet. Like, how could I? But yeah, it's gonna be Shaman, Lycan, and Death Prophet on Ehome's side. That's a lot of push. IG, you got Morphling and you got Troll Warlord to sort of I mean, they need farm. Once Morphin gets that the shotgun, he can maybe go around, get kills, and maybe slow them down. But again, I look at Ehome's draft, and I'm thinking Ehome has the better draft.
Yeah, I think they got good ways of dealing with the morph. They have good cancels. I mean, more stuns here on IG that they can kind of casually use. Good saves as well. And you can even, I mean, even disruption, if you can actually reach the Oracle, can absolutely wreck Ehome's team fight right now. But you know, if a false promise onto a DP during exorcism, and if those ghosts come back to her, it's like there's almost no way you're gonna kill her. So it's potentially very strong. But I do like the lockdown from Ehome, and I like this IG draft a lot better. Don't get me wrong, but I'm still going to be in the same boat. As long as Ehome wins like one of their lanes, and I think bot lane is going to be pretty difficult for Fly. I think that Ehome should take this one as well. We might be seeing a 2-0 here.
I agree with you. It's like I mean, IG can win this 100%. They have a chance to win this, but
they're good
Ehome
teams.
Ehome comes in with such a better or easier draft to execute, whatever we want to say, that it's IG will have to play out of their minds to win this, or Ehome has to make a lot of mistakes. It's one or the other.
Yep.
17-3 is Oracle. Oof. Last 20 matches. That's impressive.
That is pretty strong. You can tell that's definitely party queue games. You don't go 17-3 in Oracle as Oracle in solo queue though. It's impossible.
Well, Ehome is going to be on the Radiant side this time, and Radiant is still the better side, isn't it?
Is it?
I think I would go. I prefer. I was looking at my Dota buff, and on Radiant I went 53%, and on Dire I'm like 38%.
Over all time, or in this most recent patch?
In this patch.
Okay. Over all time, I'm like 60% on Radiant, and like 52 or something on Dire.
And yet you're still what? Herald 2?
Herald 3, sir, please. Thank you.
Herald 3?
No, but you know, that's interesting because when I started, oh, you know what? It's because now this outpost is here. That's right. So I guess this outpost is, I mean, really both outposts are super important. But remember when they got rid of shrines and then there was only one shrine and then they got rid of those again?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that made the outposts. Now they're outposts. No, but remember outposts used to be here on the corners, and then there used to be like a shrine here, and then a shrine here as well.
It's amazing to think that was like 4 months ago or something. You're like, what? It's been 4 months?
Yeah, I know. I was watching a replay from like 7.02, and I was like, what? There's just like casually an outpost here, and there's low ground, and it was really weird. No, but yeah, I'm surprised that Radiant still has a pretty high win rate. I suspect it's a lot to do with this outpost. I mean, really, both outposts are really consequential. As
top lane, we're getting some punches, but and yeah, it's gonna be go 2 for 1 so far. It looks like Ehome is also gonna get another one, so it's gonna be 3 for 1 here.
Ooh, nice dodge there. Sylar's going to dodge that 4th stack of the Shadow Poison. Is it going to be able to get refreshed? It is, so it's a good amount of damage. No support here with the headdress either yet, so he's going to... I don't know if he wants to salve this, but he's going to need to... yeah, he definitely shouldn't salve this, actually. He's going to be fine, but he's going to take a lot of damage. Nah, he's going to salve it. There we go. What's Oracle start with here?
Yeah, the guy has impressive... he's on the way, actually. Oracle's just going to be... They want to know where Kaka is before they move the Oracle. And I mean, Lycan's got the best HP regen sort of in the game with that talent. It's too much. Not as good as Dragon Knight, of course, but still very impressive. Oh, JT taking a lot of damage here, actually.
Oh, the courier should be safe. All right.
Both couriers.
Yeah, both couriers. A little bit dicey here. So here we go. Already the sports, and already. Ollie proving me wrong. Jin Q is not winning that little engagement there. Brown boots on the Shadow Shaman position 4, so Jin Q is going a page out of the App Store book. Just brown boots on every single position 4. How can you catch him?
Bloodlust taking level 1 on the Ogre Magi, which is nice, but you really have to actually get close and punch people for it to be useful. So... He's got also the Orb of Venom, so if he gets close, he can do something. But didn't you? Oh, there you go. A few hits coming out here.
Yep, that Orb of Venom with the boots. Was it 15%? No, he's melee, so it is 15%.
It's super weird how the damage for Orb of Venom has changed as well. It was like 5 damage, now it's 2.
Yeah. Does the damage, because before the damage was different for ranged, and okay, so now it's 2 for everyone. For a while, it used to be like more damage if you were melee and all that good stuff there. As they
Mid lane.
Oh, what about mid?
Yeah, nothing to say. Is really doing a good job. 11-5 to the 2-0. Emo is actually using the adaptive strike just to last hit right now. And it makes sense, because if you go full agi, there's a lot of nuke damage coming. If you go full strength, you're not going to be last hitting.
It looks like that was a slight misclick. He probably meant to get the other one. Oh, no, nothing to say. He's going to get the deny as well. Spirit Siphon here. Oh, you're right. He's just having the mid lane of his life here. Nothing to say. Both games, really. He's been doing quite phenomenally mid.
And yeah, look at him. He's got 34 damage and super slow attack speed on the Morphling. He's like, well, what do I do, guys? Yeah. And Spirit Siphon, you know... yeah, and I believe that Spirit Siphon heals you based on the enemy's HP.
Yes, it
so
does.
It heals you even more.
Yeah.
The enemy. So
look at that.
It,
yeah, it's a, you know, it's a little bit of a catch-22, as I would say to Alvaro, even though he would prove me wrong. But I mean, yeah, it's just absolutely brutal. He's actually got 3 salves out for himself. My goodness, just these pros doing the math, making sure he doesn't die to a little measly crypt swarm at the least.
Yeah, but it's really hurting him because he cannot last it. It's 19-8 to the 4. We haven't seen a slaughter like this in the mid lane since forever.
It's a big kill on the courier as well. Jin Q preventing that that second Wraith Band from coming out here onto Fly, as well as I believe there were some tangos on there if I'm not mistaken. Saw a lot of green.
Courier.
It's going to be a stun. Yeah, they're going to get a courier in return, but that one's done its job. It's delivered its items.
And overall, top lane is kind of it's fine really. It's 15-2 to 15-3. So they're just trading farm. No one's really gonna get kills top lane. You have the disarm for the Pango, and you have love control. So top lane is just gonna be farm trading, whereas bottom lane Puck is kind of having a bit of issues. The problem with Like is that he's always sending those wolves after you, so you have to run around and dodge them. It's annoying to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wolves are... They actually nerfed the wolves in 7.25a. Was that a rune denied or a rune snagged?
Yeah, it was. Sorry, what was it? Kaka was on the way towards it, but nothing said. Just denied it because he wasn't gonna get it. Just really nice. Yeah, and you can't get the Lycan off the lane. His HP regen is it's 10 HP regen without the tango. Just 10 HP regen.
Yep.
So how much damage can Puck really do and get him out of the lane? But why might be a little bit of trouble here.
Oh, the Purge, I think, came off just in time, though.
The Wolves are here.
Yeah, the Wolves are here. Can they get anything done? Lots of units blocking the paths here. Salve all on top. I think they might have him. Yep, they will. That's actually first blood nearly 5 minutes in. That's surely going to be the 2 bottom bounties. Kaka actually might die to Wolves here. It looks like he will. Yep. All right, so 1 for 1, and it looks like they might go for some rune denies here, perhaps. Yoink. Wolves need no gold. Wolves need no armor. They don't need no bounties.
1-1. You know, they're well done by Ehome, honestly. Yes, they gave away first blood, but I'm sure that they don't mind that at all because it doesn't change anything. Yes, we lost the guy, but we got killed right back, and it just doesn't matter. Top lane, Fly. Doing okay.
I want to take a look at this mid lane, see how this is working, and you can see the rotations again mid lane here, as they do have the level for Exorcism, but they've gone and said 303 here on Nothing to Say, as now both supports out from Ehome will rotate mid lane, timing this with the siege creep once again. They're going to be looking for the kill. Kaka is holding on to disruption, but that's going to be a quick kill here onto Ollie. And I think this should be a tower, or at least a very serious push at the tower. We saw this last game. I really like how Ehome, they do this specific push. They rotate the supports over and threaten the tower push early on with the DP. It's very, very strong.
And they want to make sure Nothing to Say has a lot of, it stays alive for any attempt on his life, because he's going to go for that power treads.
Yep.
So even if you try and kill him, you have to like really burst him fast, and you're not going to do that because you have a Shadow Demon. That guy doesn't bring a lot of burst damage.
Okay, that's Nothing to Say. Drags the creep wave back so that the siege creep doesn't go under the tower and die. Just these little pro moves. I love them. I love to see them.
And Lycan's doing pretty decently as well. Top of the last hit charts. Where is he in terms of net worth? He's number 1 in terms of net worth as well. So Ehome getting the laning stage that they want for sure at bottom, and mid for sure. Top lane more even though.
All right, they're actually going to rotate JT, so now 4 heroes mid lane for IG. They're going to look for a kill here on the DP. The Silence, the Dream Coil, all committed. Do they have the damage for the DP? Spirit Siphon keeping alive, but not alive long enough, as the Shackles now will come out from Jin-Q. In addition to the Hex, this might be a kill here, but JT on the wand is going to be too fast for them. So a nice little kill, but a lot committed there, and that's now a free lane for Slylar to push.
They definitely needed that kill.
Yes.
It's like but they had to bring 4 people. Like it's a ton of commitment. Silence is gonna be able to push the bottom lane. Doesn't get the tower, but yeah, it's one of those situations where you lose the lane and suddenly your team has to help out, but you're losing. Now every other lane is gonna go worse for you.
Oh yeah. Look at this lifesteal here for DP, just constantly full HP. Yeah, more strength, some more. He says, "Why don't you?"
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's just a kill.
Yeah, he doesn't have waveform.
Nope. He doesn't have waveform, not enough HP, as they will dive the tier 1 down bottom. Looks like Slylar will get the kill onto Ollie. They actually forced the rotation out from Fly as well, so now they're free to push top. We do not have Serpent Wards yet, of course. Jin-Q, level 4. That is going to be, I mean, in these pushes, when you rotate the supports over to mid, they are going to be a bit under-leveled. But we do have 5 on Y and Jin-Q at 4, so we'll get them some levels soon. They might be looking for something here down bottom for IG, as the Dream Coil is off cooldown. There's the Stompy Camp here onto Troll. They're going to be looking for him now with the Fortune's End into a bit more damage. Nice Silence will stop the channeling of the Rolling Thunder, and once again, not letting them go anywhere here, but nothing to say. Rotating over from the mid lane, will get the kill with the Crypt Swarm here onto Fly. Now Ollie in a bit of trouble. Might get a courier kill on the way out, but nope, he's not going to let that distract it. I'm actually going to pop the Exorcism here. I likely to go mid, as again with the little Stompy creep, you're going to be able to get or the tomato creep. They'll be able to get the slow required for the kill.
Yeah, bottom a bit closer as well, because we're just going to turn this into, I mean, Ehome. We were saying that maybe game 2 would go a bit more for IG's side, you know, but the draft is so good. They have Lycan, they have Death Prophet. How are you going to deal with these heroes? Pango creates all the chaos you need. When you push towers, he can just go past the tower just to keep the enemy away while you take them.
Man, DP just so good against the Morph, right?
I mean, we saw it, right? Like, you wouldn't have really thought about it as much of a counter before, but now when you see it, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Maybe even if it's support, like a position 4 in the off lane, might be even worth it.
There's nothing. Oh, but Lycan, is he in trouble? He has the ulti ready, and
he might be fine. Wise being aggressive here, looking for the kill. We'll be able to find it there with the Purifying Flames. Nothing to say. Now rotating through. Fly quite fast here, however, as we still don't have any. Oh, we do have boots on the DP. Pardon me. But nearly having a full Yule Scepter, and it's already a 3k net worth lead here for Ehome. Bot tower has been destroyed. They're going to be looking for a bit more, as there's going to be, true form now. Onto Emo they'll go. Again, beautifully placed there. Do they have the damage? The Hellbear was a little bit off the mark, but it won't really matter too much, as with the Shapeshift, Sylar's easily able to get that kill.
And Jin-Q also was able to get the outpost, so they're going to get both outposts. Wow. Maybe even the bounties as well. Can he actually get it? Oh,
yeah,
blocks.
Nothing to say. It's a bit too fast. They're actually going to catch him there with the Fortune's End. Are they going to actually try and turn this into a kill? There's no levels on the Silence here. But Puck, my goodness, look at that damage. Wand charges will be forced out at the very least. And it's actually going to be healed up a bit. They're maybe looking to turn this now. Dream Coil is available. They're going to drop it now onto Nothing to Say. Trying to find a kill. Silence from the Waning Rift. Is it going to be enough? Nothing to Say. Just giving them the walk around here. Going to get the kill onto Ollie with the right clicks. Now, ooh, it's still not enough actually onto Nothing to Say. He's going to be alive for a bit longer. Not too much longer, but probably enough for Oracle to get out, maybe at least snag the bounty, as they do get a kill onto the Shadow Demon elsewhere, so they're forcing rotations. This should be a tier 1 top for Ehome, as look at all the space Y is creating here, just taking Emo for a walk. Underneath the tier 1 tower he'll go, trying to break vision. There's the Fortune's End. Finally, the kill. But forced a lot of time there. And look at this, the tower's going down already.
Yeah, I mean, they're 6k ahead on Ehome side. Even though they were able to kill Nothing to Say, it's just, again, they're bleeding all over. You know, every lane there's something bad happening right now.
Yeah, it was like Ehome needs to win one lane, and here they go. They're winning every single lane as they're looking for the kill in mid lane. Easily able to secure that one. Silence now leveled here at level 9 for Nothing to Say. Jin-Q, the CC is perfect, following up with the Ether Shock.
They also have, they have Exorcism, they have the Serpent Wars. Are they going to even just group up and take tier 2s now?
Look at Top. Top's pushing so hard here with the Wolves, the Hellbear, and they still have the Siege creep up. They even get the duration out of the Fortify so they can keep going. At least IG will get one tower bottom, but Ehome knows that there's at least two other heroes in addition to the Morph down there. He's not strong to push on his own. Out comes the Fortify now as Faith Beyond will begin to tank a bit of the tower, try and keep the Serpent Wards alive a bit longer. This very well could be 2 tier 2s down already at the 12-minute mark, and I see no reason for Ehome to stop. Maybe even just go Roche with the Exorcism. Look at that.
Yeah, they're probably going to wait a little. Maybe they might consider waiting because they still have Serpent Wars and you want to go with all your abilities. Because if you go high ground, you lose, 2 or 3 people. Suddenly the game just switches.
Yeah, I don't think high ground. I think Roche for sure you might want to just do now. Secure that last tier 2. Close off the rest of the map. We saw, what was it, the Mushi team. Remember IO Dota 2? They were really good at playing this. I remember in SCA, they were really good at playing this sort of end game Dota.
Smoke coming out from IG's side. They got 2 of their cores. Troll on this. He's not farming.
Oh, they've caught someone, however. Ogre will die. Nothing to say, however. Maybe in a bad spot. They do actually have the Yule Scepter available and coming in with the Rolling Thunder now onto 2. They will get the Dream Coil here onto DP, but the silence is perfect. Onto 2. They're going to be able to get the kill here onto Troll. Now Kaka can go nowhere. Faith Beyond with the triple kill there. They actually did commit the Exorcism here, so they're going to be pushing maybe, mid lane. They've actually found a puck, but they don't have the control necessary. Not enough mana there for the Hex on Jin Q. But they're going to be going into Roche, I think, off of this.
They have they only have like 10 seconds left on the Exorcism. It's not going to be enough. But that was a hopeful smoke from IEG. They had to use their Troll Warlord. Your Troll Warlord is smoking to get kills around the map. That just tells you how desperate the situation is. Puck is the same net worth as Shadow Shaman. Man, IEG... I don't know what's their bright spot to look at, honestly. It's like everything looks ugly.
Yeah.
Morphlink he's got 4 Wraith Bands and boots. He's nowhere near any other item. He might go for the Ghost Scepter, maybe, but you don't really have enough time.
I think they're going to catch Puck here. The Waning Rift is on the money, though. They've got the vision. This should be a kill. Shackles at the ready. Yep. Maybe not, actually. Wand?
He's going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going to find this kill. Oh, a little bit of server lag there. Ooh, JT with the Waning Rift, at least give them a run for their money at the very least, but they shouldn't be able to escape, and indeed they will not.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what IG could really do here. Can they farm the Morphling in time to be useful, or the Troll? Troll, we saw in that last fight against the DP, he couldn't even get his ulti off. He just silenced him. It's super easy to get him.
Such a good silence, too. They actually silenced the Disruptor as well. That was crucial. Absolutely crucial. Shadow Demon, yes. Did I say Disruptor? I said so he couldn't get the Disruption out. That's what I meant. It's so confusing when Ice Frog names abilities after heroes, But already Necrobook 3 on the Lycan. That's the last tier 2 off the map here. We're about to hit 15 minutes as there's the Shapeshift. They're going to want to try for some kills here. They know where Faith Beyond is. They potentially could go for something here, but Fly out in the middle there as now with this Disruption to try and slow down the Shapeshifted Lycan, but it's going to be not enough. They will at least get off the Demonic Purge here onto the DP to prevent her from running up on the high ground, but underneath tier 4s goes Slylar. That's going to be a kill now onto Ollie, and they're going to back it up and go straight for tier 3s. Fly out in the trees. He doesn't really have much to fight for here. He's got a Blade of Alacrity and buyback. That's about it, but Exorcism will come out. Tier 3 down, 15 minutes in, 12k net worth lead for Ehome, and GG gets called. Yeah, what a clean game. What just a clean game from Ehome. Just all 3 lanes won.
I mean, the top lane was kind of almost okay for IG, but Ehome had this amazing draft, and IG they really didn't respect the push coming out. They have nothing to stop it from maybe the Puck. The Illusory Orb is kind of something you can use in some Shadow Poison stacks, but you need something like a Coddle maybe to slow them down. And Ehome kind of signaled their draft. They banned the Lich early. They banned. They took the Death Prophet. IG, they just got overrun. They had nothing they could do this game.
Definitely.
Not with this draft, at least.
Yeah. Nothing to say. Just absolutely. I mean, I think ideally with this IG draft, you need your mid lane to at least create a bit of space. Maybe not pop off, maybe not carry you the game, but at least let Fly get his defusal, get his BKB, get 2 items before he can realistically start fighting. I mean, in that last engagement, he was looking for someone to pick off standing in the trees on half mana with only a Blade of Alacrity. He didn't have anything.
I mean, IG, they have to go back and say, like, what could we have done? I mean, what did Ogre do? What did Shadow Demon do? It's comes that, I mean, not that it's not the players themselves. They did nothing wrong, obviously, but you have to look at the heroes themselves and say, what does Shadow Demon bring for you in this situation? Ogre against Death Prophet, against Oracle, against Lycan. What does Ogre give you against Pango? The hero's just nothing.
We were talking earlier in the draft about how Ogre is basically Jakiro just in Ogre form, and Jakiro is very weak against the Oracle because you just purge off everything that he sends your way. And same thing here, the Ignites, that's going to get purged off immediately. Same thing with the Bloodlust, but a very good draft from Ehome. I think game 1 was a lot closer from IG. You know, this game, I liked the draft better from IG as well, but unfortunately they couldn't find a lane to win in, and they just had no momentum at this game, it felt like.
Yep, unfortunate for IG, but well done with Ehome, looking really strong today with this 2-0 sweep.
Yep, definitely. They position themselves nicely here in the group stage here of the ESL 1 LA Online China division. That is going to be it for us today. Very unfortunate with the stream issues, sadly, but that's going to be all the Seek and Otomo you get for the day. You know, that's your doctor prescribed dosage. Thank you for joining me, however, Otomo. But yeah, that's. Oh, go ahead.
Happy to be here, yeah. This is awesome.
It's a pleasure to have you. But yeah, it's going to be a quick 2-0 today as Ehome will take we'll take the series here. That will be it for us, though, guys. Thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to follow the channel. Tomorrow we're going to have D Swordfish and Arthur back on the channel casting some more Chinese Dota. So we'll see you back for then. Goodbye, and have a great night, and stay safe, everyone. See you later.
Good night.
My name is Jordan Gilbert, aka Nothing.
Hi, my name is Sue Lee. My handle is Smix. I think it's important for these initiatives to happen. Empathy really, really goes a long way, and it always means so much to us, and I think that's where initiatives like this really help.
I encourage everyone in the community, anytime they see bullying, anytime they see someone getting called names, I encourage you to step up and say something.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Dota is the kind of game where you kind of know you're going to win before it's even over.
Aggressive on the run, Universe right behind him. They keep running in for GG.
I was having a down day, and I decided to revisit some good memories. My name is Peter PPD Dagger, and these are my moments of brilliance.
Multiple witnesses have reported mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is
You leave it to me. I'll get your taxes in an okay place.
What?
Well, just as soon as my audit is over, this gets my undivided attention.
Take a lot of trips to the islands, Phil.
Pretty great, right? Oh, Phil's legally dead. Fell off a boat. Going by Dennis now. Solari. Long story. Then we got, oh, no, you're not gonna want to see this.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices, starting at $35 a line for 4 lines, new from AT&T.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.